just made it.
Heather's coming in. Woo! Heather did it. Oh, I see stars. All right, guys. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Aloha, hump day. Workout of the day is going to be 3 rounds and 3 different times with 2 different movements each time. A little confusing, but follow me here. So it's going to be 40 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest. The first 3 rounds, it's going to be 40 seconds on plank push-ups. Ethan's got our plank push-up. So it's just alternating variation of a push-up, or a plank, sorry. So we start at the top and then we come down to our elbows, and using some momentum to get up to your hands. You guys can go the opposite way, leading with opposite elbows on the way down. So even amount on those elbows, nice and easy. Then we have V-ups. If we can't, we're going to do 2-legged if we can today. All right, so we start at this relaxed position, and then we come up, meet halfway. I want to see you guys reaching for your toes. All right, so we're bringing those toes up. Now I want to see you guys reaching your foot for your hands. All right, so we're meeting halfway, right in the middle. If we can't do 2-legged V-ups, we have alternating leg V-ups. And then if we can't do that, we could do a tuck-up. Just a little coming up to your knees. Bring your chest to your knees. All right, 3 rounds. Plank push-ups, 40 seconds on. We'll get 20 seconds of rest, and then 40 seconds on of V-ups. And then we'll rest 1 minute and 30, so 90 seconds of rest. And then we'll do another 3 rounds. The Sumo deadlift high pull. We're going to do single arm today. So Sumo deadlift, Sumo meaning a wide stance, Sumo wrestler. And we're going to go single arm. So we do a little deadlift and high pull. Punching your elbow nice and high. Alright, so we're going to do alternating. So it's going to be high pull and high pull. So alternating. And then we have the Turkish get up, sit up. It's going to be a little hard. If you guys have too heavy of a weight, you could do regular body weight, just like what Ethan's doing here. So you punch in the sky, and then you do a sit-up. You can use your hand for support, or you can try no hands. I don't know if that's any easier or any harder. There we go. Turkish get-up, sit-up. And he's going to demonstrate on the other leg, the other arm. Nice. And we're supposed to be holding a weight if we can today, if it's light enough. We'll be holding that weight, punching to the sky, and doing a sit-up. Right, 3 rounds of that, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and then we get another rest, 1 minute and 30 seconds, and then we have another 3 rounds. It's going to be single arm Russian swings. We're going to be alternating arms. Ethan's going to demonstrate. All you do is send your weight back, or hips back, and then you're exploding with your hips, squeezing your butt to get that weight to come up to eye level. We're going to be alternating hands, 40 seconds on. Then we'll get 20 seconds of rest, and then we have a Superman hold. Superman hold, we're using our back, squeezing our back and our butt. Bring your hips and your feet off the ground, and then your hands and your shoulders and your chest off the ground. You're trying to reach your hands for your toes, and then reach your toes for your hands. Oh. That'll be a nice hold right there. We'll get 3 rounds of that, 40 seconds on, and 20 seconds off. Alright, we have a lovely warm-up, dynamic range of motion, and then some accessory stretching after our workout. Alrighty, Ethan's going to guide us through our warm-up today.
Alright, so for our warm-up, always going to involve a cardio, and then something to get us ready for our workout, right? So cardio today is going to be 20 jumping jacks, right? And then we will be doing 10 up-downs. Right, lovely up downs. Get right back up, open the hips. Then we'll do 8 inchworms into a push-up. Alright, so keep those legs straight, nice hamstring stretch, walk out to that plank, push up, come right back, push yourself back to your feet. Right? Then 8 of those sumo body weight deadlifts. Alright, so same thing here, we've done these a while ago. Actually, we've been doing these a lot. Make sure you pinch your shoulder blades together, legs spread out wide, and then go ahead and hinge at the hips. And squeeze your butt to come up, right? After that, there'll be 8 reverse lunges. Alright, so all we're doing is stepping back, nice 90-degree, and exploding off of that ball of that foot, alright? 6-minute AMRAP, so we're just doing it as many times and many rounds as possible. And once again, starting off with those jumping jacks into up downs, into inchworms with a push-up. sumo bodyweight deadlifts, and 8 reverse lunges, right? Obviously, at the time and the radio and the music. Here we go.
And 10 seconds. And begin. range of motion up next. And you guys stretched out, ready for this warm up, feeling good. Whew. All right. First, we're going to do some down to upward dogs. We got 8. All right, guys. Maybe down in plank position. Plank it out. All right, downward dog first, so we're going to reach our weight back into our heels. Trying to keep our arms and legs straight. Pressing away from the floor with our hands. Get a good shoulder stretch. And we're going to come back to plank. And then drop your hips nice and low, pressing away from the ground and chin to sky. Big inhale on the exhale, then we go back into downward dog. And give me 7 of those. 7 more. Big inhale, upward dog. On the exhale, down dog. 6 more. When you're done, maybe on all fours, we'll hang out for a second. You need to shake out your arms. Go ahead. All right, back to plank. Next, we have a Spider-Man lunge with a rotation. So we're going to bring our right foot right outside our hands. Hover your back knee above the ground. We're going to rotate to that front leg side. Hands come back down. Go back to plank. And then bring up the opposite foot. Hover the back knee. We're going to rotate to that front leg side. We're going to do 4 each side. You got 3 more each side. Go for that elbow tap, the rotation. Lengthening out the hamstrings and the lower back. Get your snap, crackle, pops on. Next we have our tabletops. Good Edison movement. All right, maybe back on all fours. We're going to do a sit through, hips to the sky, and a reach behind, and that is our tabletop. All right, maybe on all fours, we're going to dig our toes in, hover your knees above the ground. We're going to do a sit through, right foot comes underneath and through. We're going to rotate our hips. We're going to squeeze our butt, then go to the roof, and then reach back behind you. And we're going to do that same thing on the other side. We got 4 each side. Get a good squeeze, hips go to the sky, and a reach back behind you. And next we just have 8 body weight good mornings with our close stance. Stand it up. There you go, feet underneath our hips, like you're about to deadlift. All right, we're gonna keep our legs nice and straight. We're gonna hinge at the hips, so we're gonna keep our back nice and flat, chest up. We're gonna reach our hips back, like there's a wall, you're trying to reach a wall behind you. Once you feel your hamstrings tighten up, you're going to squeeze your butt to a stand. We'll try to work a little bit deeper next time. And as you keep going, we got 8 of these. And we got 6 more. Nice hamstring stretch and then squeeze and stand. You go hands behind your head. Almost like a GHD. Walk us through the movements today, Ethan?
Yeah.
Alright. Grab some water, guys. Ethan will walk us through our workout.
Alright, so what we're going to do right now is just get our body prepared for the movements that are coming up. So what we're going to do is just a couple of movements each, a couple of reps of each movement. Okay? We'll start off with that first set of movements. So go ahead and meet me on all fours. Let's see, if we haven't done these before, we're just going to do a couple just on our knees. So just think about shifting that weight over. So what we're going to be doing is coming down to my elbows. Alright? And then what we're going to do is come back up on the elbow that I came on first. Alright, so come back up, switch to the side, and then right back down. Same thing again, if I'm going down on my right first, I'm going to come back up on my right. Alright, so now I'm going to that plank position. We should be nice and familiar with this. So same thing again, same movement, right back down. We'll do one each side, going on my left first, and then I come back up on my left, and then I'll go back down on my right first, and then I'll come back up on my right. Alright, so make sure that we're shifting weight. We're not trying to struggle with just using our upper body. Yeah? This is a core movement as an entire body movement, so make sure that you're getting your entire body moving in that push-up planks, right? Next thing we do is V-ups. So lay on our backs. Let's go ahead and just give me 3 V-ups, all right? So just go ahead and meet at the middle. 1, 2, 3. All right. Next thing that we're going to do is hold that hollow body position, and then give me 2. Those are going to be the extra spicy ones. Holding that hollow body, then touching, and then coming back down, and touching again, just 2, and then now lay everything back down, and we'll do 3 alternating V-ups each side. So all different types of ways that we can do this. And the last one is going to be our nice tuck up, so back, bringing our chest into our legs. So make sure you choose a proper one. I know 40 seconds doesn't seem like a long time, but once you're in it, it is pretty long, so make sure that you're going back and forth from the easy and the hard ones, and just staying moving. Alright, so remember that's our first set of movements, 3 rounds of that. Now we're going into a second set of movement. Grab yourself your weight, get it in between our legs. Preferably the workout weight since we're already warm. So to get it in between our legs, what we're going to do is first that wide stance, right? And then all we're going to be doing is 3 deadlifts with one arm and 3 deadlifts with the other. Right? So I'm just going to pick it up, deadlift up, and then right back down, hinging at my hips. Just give me 3, and then switch to the other side. Alright, then put it right back down. I'm just going to demo this real quick. Make sure that we're being explosive on the way up, keeping that elbow high rather than punching it back, right? Up. Right, and the other side here, up. Right, so I'm going to do a couple movements, and then right back down, and then right back down. Right, so give me 2 on each side. Nice explosive, yeah. Using that other arm as momentum if you need to, yeah. Yeah. Make the hi-ya noise, yeah. Alright, so those are our sumo deadlift high pulls, right? Make sure that we keep that wide stance, and we're more of a hinge rather than a bend at the knees, right? Next we're doing Turkish sit-ups. Alright, so make sure the weight that you choose is the proper weight. If it's too heavy for you, that's fine. Just work on getting multiple reps, right? So get that weight up on that bottom part, Remember, with the weight that's up, the knee that's up, right? Then I push up, keep that weight in the middle of my body, right back down, and then I'm switching, right? Maybe we'll go, what do you think, 2 each side?
Yeah.
2 each side, and then switch to the other side, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh man, just getting off the ground. Coming up to my hand, and then right back down, alright? Up to the hand. Ah! Watch out, my fingers going. Ah!
Mega chorus today.
Oh, thank you. Is this Marcus or you, Bobby?
Marcus.
Alright, Marcus with the core destroyer. Alright, so once again, we're just coming up to our hand, alright? And then we're going right back down. We're not going any higher than that. So use Turkish get-up, sit-ups, right? Turkish get-up, sit-ups. Alright, once again, that's round number, second set of movements. Now we're going into our last set of movements, which are single arm Russian kettlebell swings. Alright, so once again, let's get that in between our legs. Wait. These are alternating as well, okay? So make sure that you use that explosiveness, and like Bobby said on, I think on Monday, have that weight a little bit in front of you so you can use that momentum to pull in and then get to that first one, right? So I got it out from here, I'm going to go out, get into, woo, and then switch out when you're ready, right? So you can go at the top or you can switch at the bottom. Just make sure that we're being explosive with that hip pop, okay? The last one, Superman hold. We'll do that 20 seconds. If you need a mat, grab your mat. So once again, that we're squeezing our butt, trying to keep our toes together, getting our thighs off the ground, and keeping our chest off the ground, right? So we start lying down. In 3, 2, 1, go. And just hold it here. We'll go here for 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and relax, right? If that's too easy for you, another thing that you can do is when you're up in this position, you go ahead and swim back, and then bring your hands forward again, and then swing back again. If it's Superman is too easy for you, right? Those are our movements. Hope you're nice and warm. Grab yourself some water. We're going to get the clock set up, and we're going to jump right into this workout. Remember again, it's 3 rounds each of those 2 movements, and we're doing 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, right? Then a 90-second rest in between each round, and hopefully we'll be alive after this. Alive and well. All right, plank push-ups and V-ups since the beginning. I'm going to get some water. Don't worry, we're going to be struggling just like you.
We have 9 rounds, and I'm just going to add like 4 more rounds for the rest.
How are you going to calculate that? I was just going to say just put the 3 rounds and then put the minute 30 after on the side. I don't know, whatever you think is the easiest.
We do 46 on ESG.
Yeah, because if it was a minute rest, then we could use all of that time. But it's 90 seconds, so it's going to get enough stuff out of that first round.
Yeah, we'll do like you did previously.
Yeah, just do 3 rounds of the 4 and 40 and a 20. And then we'll just have a side clock for rest. I'll keep that clock on. I got it on top of my lightweight over here. So phone, stopwatch. And I'll just press this after the 20 seconds of that last reps. And then that'll be on the next seconds. We'll just keep doing that. It should come out good instead of trying to figure that out. And I'll count you in when that gets close to stuff. Alright? Alright, everybody ready? We don't need any weights on this first round, so make sure that you have your mat and excitement. Yeah. Woo!
Alright. And 10 seconds.
Ready?
Turn on my heart. I'll thank the sun when you use all my scars. Good
like hips.
Hang it, Marcus. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Back to plank. Push-ups. My old abs were. Last round, last set in this. Last round of this first set. And begin.
That was me, bro. I put you through 3 rounds.
I had 3 rounds in my head.
When do we go
Last round of this set. And begin.
make sure you get your weights ready. We got about a minute left in our rest. We need our weight for the Sumo deadlift high pulls and the Turkish get-up sit-ups.
Just put 7. Just to be safe. 67, there you go.
67 rounds on this next.
Woo! I should do just say like a 60 minutes of bottom.
And then that's the whole class.
Like, warm up, then bottom rest, then jump, bottom rest, and then workout. But at least we'll stay on time, you know. Alright, 10 seconds and go. 10 seconds. Alright, get your weight.
Sumo deadlift high pull.
Ah!
Oh.
It's alright. Yeah! Oh my goodness. Oh. I think your phone. Yeah,
Can be professional lawnmower starters.
Ah!
Hey, need your lawnmower starter? I got you. Okay.
Hey! It's like that chainsaw!
Never get jammed again.
Oh! Oh, good.
That's nice. Oh, no.
Yeah, not a rest. Turkish get-ups. Remember, 2 each side, then you switch. Oh.
Watch your fingers.
Yeah, watch your head.
Yeah, we do.
Yes. Oh. Change them. Yeah. Too hard, you got the nose.
We're going to try 3 each side. My time is better.
Alright,
Last turkey is get up, sit ups. Hey, out there. Minute 30-second rest. Alright, last 3 rounds. Got those single arm swings, alternating, and then the Superman hold. Got about a minute left. It's not like cardio. You should be ready to move through that. Yeah.
Alright. Well, 30 seconds left.
And 10 seconds. One. Single arm alternating swing.
Is this what we become? Strangers on the run, looking for something, chasing the sun. All those days, trying to find a place. I guess we all make a mistake alone. All those nights, lying by your side. Looking for light, feeling it shine under your spotlight.
Superman hold.
That's the way every day goes. Looking back, I know it's time to fall in. We were falling in love, yeah. So my heart in your own arms was a feeling never enough for you, baby. I'm searching for the lost and found. But you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air, like a prison flare. The static is the painful,
Good job, Marcus.
I know.
Last round. Nice job, guys. If you need to crash and burn for about 30 seconds, go ahead. We're going to get about 10 minutes of flow stretching. If I seem like that's too long, I'll cut it short. Yeah. We'll get the abdomen and the lower back. Maybe some hamstrings, the shoulder, and call it a day. Program like heavy deadlifting.
after the Sumo brothers.
That like activated.
Yeah, that started it.
What movement out was that?
The last one. Oh man, single arm is for multiple reps. Single arm, I don't think is too good for you. Like if you go slow, you do better. But once that thing just grips you down and you're tired, like I was, yeah, just like yeah. Oh,
Alright, let's start off with an easy one. Let's get that lower back out of the way. We'll sit on our butts, feet out in front of you. Just go loosen it up to begin. Alright, let's go feet together. Let's go toes pointing towards your head. We're going to walk our hands. See if you can walk them beyond your feet or trying to grab your toes or the tongue of your shoe. You grab your bottom of your foot, somewhere you can give a gentle pull. Your ankles. You can pull your toes towards your head more. We allow our head to fall. We'll hang out for, let's go 45 seconds on this one. Big deep breaths through your nose and then exhale out your mouth. Trying to work lower every breath. Maybe 3 breaths, maybe. Seconds. Alright, let's go. Butterfly. Feet together, bringing your heels towards you. You grab your toes. I like to bring my elbows down, pushing against my legs into the floor. You're trying to reach your nose for the ground. Hold for 30 seconds. Suck your chin to your chest, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Let's go 1 foot out in front. Bring your left bottom of your foot to your right knee, next to your right knee. Toe towards your head. Keep that leg straight, reaching your chest for the knee. Hold for 30. Five, 3, 2, 1, and switch legs. Keep that leg straight, point your toe to your head. You can grab the outside of your foot and give a gentle pull, lift the lower back stretch too. We'll hold for 30. Last one right here, we'll go wide with the legs. There we go. Walk your fingertips right out, straight out in front of you. Trying to drop your chest to the floor. As well as your mobility allows it, we'll hold for 30. And every 3 breaths, try to walk a little bit further. left side. You can grab the outside of your foot, get lower back stretch. If not, you still feel it a little bit. You grab your toe, your ankle, or just lean to this side. Allow your upper body weight to drop to your knee. We'll hold for 25 more seconds. Relax. Switch sides. Put your toe, allow your chest to fall towards that knee. 25 seconds. Alright. Let's go meet me in a plank position, or actually on all fours. Hands and feet, or knees, hands and knees. We do an upward dog stretch. Let's go to plank. On our hands and our toes. We're just going to drop our hips to the ground. We're actively press away from the floor with our hands and chin to sky. Big breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. 10 seconds. Alright, so downward dog. Reach your weight back into your heels. Arms and legs straight as you can. You can build out those feet, stretch out those calves. And one more time, upward dog. And we'll look to our left, 2 big breaths. Back to the middle, look to your right, 2 big breaths. Alright, back to all fours. Let's bring our toes together. Knees about shoulder width apart. We're going to go into child's pose. Hands out in front of you. Straight arms. We're going to sit into our heels. Keep your arms straight. We're trying to bring our chest to the ground. Over 20. Lock your fingertips out, a little bit more of a shoulder stretch. Back to all fours. We're going to do 5 big rotations to each side. What we're going to do is use our right hand, bring it underneath, trying to reach to that left side. Then we're going to open up to the sky as far as you can. 5 times. We got 4 more. Reach under as far as you can, and then reach up and back as far as you can. Oh, little thoracic spine. Start underneath. Rotate to the sky 5 times. Do one last shoulder stretch. Here we go. 2 more stretches. Maybe in a plank, we're going to do pigeon plank position. We're going to go right foot, reach it up to the sky, and then to your left. So you're trying to touch the opposite side. A little downward dog. All right. Bring your right foot back to plank, and then meet your shin right behind your hands into that pigeon pose. Dropping your hips nice and low. Alright, we'll work it down a little bit lower, as low as you can. Nice and easy. We'll Hold for 10. Alright, relax, bring your hands back to plank. Shake out that leg. Give me a plank position where you're able to left foot, reach in a downward dog, left foot to the sky, and reach into that opposite side. Alright, back to plank, and then sweep that leg into pigeon. Meaning your shin right behind your hands as best you can. Dropping the hips low, and then we'll work it down low. Trying to bring your chest to the ground. Hold for 10. Alright, use your hands, get out of that stretch. Shake out that leg. Alright, we're going to lay on our side. We're going to do that shoulder stretch we did last time. We'll lay on our left side. We'll go elbow out 90 degrees from your body. And we'll go making a fist to the sky. It's 90 degree everywhere. And you're going to use your opposite hand. Grab the top of your wrist and use your opposite hand like a weight, trying to bring your hand to the ground. Reaching for that sushi on the plate. We'll hold 15 seconds, resting your head and neck. Trying to keep your elbow and your shoulder on the ground. Alright, relax slowly out of that stretch. Switch sides. Last one right here. And your right or your opposite side, elbow comes out 90 degrees from your body, making a fist to the sky, resting your head and neck. Use your opposite hand, bring it on top of your wrist, acting like a weight. Bringing your palm of your hand down, trying to get your palm to the floor. When you guys are flexible out there, you can just hold on the ground. I'll hold for 15. Oh, that's it. Done tapping out. Oh, good job, guys. A little hot Wednesday. Good job on your nutrition challenge. You guys either done this week or the following week or last week. Sometime these 3 weeks. Good job. That's it for today. See you guys on Monday.
Monday.
Alright. Got anything to add?
That's it. Great job today. Way to stick with us. Aloha.
And a hui ho.